excited about this one. We've had one of these before, so this has a very high expectation. Anyway, I hope your day has been well and you're ready to relax, play some solitaire, continue our journey to 1,000 episodes. And tonight we for sure have a good one. So let's open it up and see what we've got at hand in this one. Lovely Joker, of course. Good ace art throughout each card. Color variation. Gold. And it's gonna be a good one. So let's put away our Jokers and extra cards back in their box and begin our night. The way this deck was packaged was very satisfying to me. I love crinkle sounds when they're soft. They could very easily get loud, but certain textures really create a nice little, I guess, not reminiscence. It just settles well. And the packaging did for this one. And what a lovely deck of cards already. Actually, let's try something real quick. Yeah, that's better. I think since it's gold, it needs a little bit of yellow light to level itself out. So let's begin our first game of the night and deal it out. Ooh, yeah, looks like we might need more yellow light for this one, but we'll see how the cards deal. You know what? Let's do a quick change real quick. And we are back, and I think that looks so much better. And let's begin, my friend, as we have ourselves a strong start to our night. Already have a king down, nice and early. Drop that ace to the right, and after this 4, looks like we are ready to begin. Alright, here we go. By the way, just want to mention that barking because I know you could hear it. So I always try to do my best to have the most pure sound possible to the best of my abilities. And I've had a long day. Very tired, just looking forward to playing our games and going to bed. So, with that being said, when I was ready to start this video and things finally quieted down where I live, I was ready. And that dog you heard barking would not shut up for about 10 minutes. And for some reason, it just really resonates. And it's a bit irritating. I love animals, don't get seconds, I know. Boo-hoo for me as we get our first fat stack. But I just wanted to share a little bit there. And let's actually force a play. And I will touch on that a little bit later. And that's why I mentioned it for the future part coming up. Don't worry, it will make sense. There's an ace that we need. Anyway, if I didn't say so, honestly, I forgot. I hope you're doing well, of course, my friend. Always enjoy hearing what you're up to, what changes life has for you, and how you're managing them. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to settle for the only one fat stack in this one, but on a chance to go further in our first. But it seems we will come just a bit short, as there's nowhere for that queen or 10. Jump this 5 over there. 6, 7, and I believe that is, we're missing the other 6, and that is the case. So a decent start, just a little bit short. We earned a fat stack, so always nice to pad our stats. And let's get into game number 2 with this lovely deck, as those double kings held us back. And as we get into this casino shuffle, what is something that just minorly annoys you? Don't worry, we'll get into a positive track very soon. So let's enjoy these shuffles and visuals. These cards are so good. They're so much better in person, and they still are good on camera. So that's saying something. Alright, game number 2. And since I asked, I'll answer. I'll think of one. What is something that minorly annoys me? Let's think. Okay. This one might get some of you upset, but actually this isn't a minor annoyance. It's a big annoyance, so I'll hold that off for another time. Oh, here's a minor annoyance. When I go to brush my teeth and the toothpaste solidified because I forgot to close the cap, and then you're stuck with this pretty much useless toothpaste. That is minorly annoying, for sure. As we have another promising start for this one. looks like we'll have to for a bit, as this is gonna take a little longer than it should for me. I swear, I feel like Eustace Bang from Courage the Cowardly Dog. One more time through. And it looks like this time through will be our last for our second game, as we got pretty unlucky. As there's nowhere for that 7, Queen, Jack, 4, and 6. The perfect combo to keep us at bay. Could not get into our larger stacks, nor build on our aces. Let's flip over what remained and see what kept us away. Triple eights. And that is it. Alright, another cut. Okay. Hopefully, we are back from about a 10-minute delay. I was about to say, it seemed as if every time it were done, it would start back up right when I was getting ready. At least I tried keeping myself awake with some Spider Solitaire on the iPad, but that was still quite the chore. Okay, let's move on to game number 3 after 2 more shuffles. By the way, if I make any mistakes, please let me know. I'm gonna do my best to fight the tiredness. You know, when you're so tired, your eyes are extra heavy and it feels like one of your eyelids is starting to close more than the other and gets stuck that way. That is the point where I'm at. So, let's begin game number 3. As we have double 10s and double 8s with double 3s. There we go. That helps us a fair amount. All right then. I think it's fair to get into this deck's rating already. So for its price, it is a steal of a deck. Great quality, great feel, great visuals. Almost nothing I could think of that would be negative to say about this deck. So, it's simple. 9.5 out of 10, for sure. And it looks like we're just having tough luck from and double threes, keeping us away for at least another game. One fat stack so far on our night with a set of triplets in our negative stats. Once again, that dog is starting to holler, so yet another cut after we flip this mess. Anyway, 1, 2, triple sixes, triple fours, and I think that's all I see. And I'm gonna be honest with you, my eyes are barely open. This is taking way much longer than it should, but let's get into a casino shuffle for game number 4. Sorry, I started to drift away a bit there. Alright, let me pick something to talk about so I don't fall asleep. And what really sucks about this too is that I've had a very busy week, very little rest, and I've been trying to find moments for us to get our solitaire games in. And you know, when you make a plan with a friend and then something gets in the way of it, it kind of pisses you off a bit. Even though there's not really, like if it were to happen any other point, it would be fine, but like the minute or 5 minutes before, that's what I'm kind of experiencing right now. But I'm all good right now. Don't you worry. The only worry should be is if we can get ourselves a win before our night is done, as we almost received triple tens, but double 2, 6, 10 jack combo. That is mighty mean. Well, that was pretty bad. So now we have double nines on top of what we just had. So this deck is very alluring, but it is proving to be very deceptive. Another ace. But will it be able? Okay, what did I do here? I think I did this when I meant to do this. Yeah. That's what makes sense. Blame the dog. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, so what I was referring to earlier is that there we go. I kind of forgot, honestly. It's been like 30 plus minutes ago. 40 minutes, I think. But basically, I am, first off, for those of you who are waiting for my vlog channel to upload a video, just been busy. I'm gonna get around to it, don't worry. And this kind of ties into that. Because fat stack number 2. was right, and the time finally built up enough to where I just said, oh, what the heck, let's do it. So, very soon, for a members video, there should be the first ever, official podcast from me, and that will be public once I have enough episodes accumulated. Because I believe as that is the end of our fourth game, presumably, I believe that podcasts are nice to listen to. One for familiarity. Yeah, that's the end of this one, unfortunately. So on to our final game of the night. But I think a very quick shortcoming is that they upload a lot to try to, I guess they just kind of fill in episodes with stuff they don't really know about. Or they're just not as interested, so they fake interest. With the way I see it. So I'm just gonna do an episode whenever I feel comfortable. I laid out the blueprint in the first episode. I'm just gonna do it as they come. And for a little teaser, I guess, I shared my name in the episode as well as where I'm from. Just because I'm gonna share that eventually, but I'm not quite ready yet for the most part. But if someone's really willing to check that out, then I think it's only fair. And it was actually fairly fun. I'm gonna shoot for about an hour every episode. And I like it. I just know it's gonna take some time. But I don't know. It's just a little fun part I've been focusing on in the background while trying to manage everything else around me that's been pretty tough. But don't worry. I wasn't made weak. So let's move on to our fifth and final game of the night. Eyes half open, feeling half awake. And for those of you that are interested in being in our secret deck, comment dog, preferably that damn dog, or to even go further, quoting Courage the Cowardly Dog, stupid dog, you're making me look bad. It'd make me happy. You have no idea how happy that would make me after this one. So my friend, let's just hope we end on a good one. Double kings and double threes. Triple aces. Okay, we could work with this. And I believe this would be our third play. Let's go the larger stack just for a gamble, since everything else we've been doing hasn't been quite kind to us. Let's continue. Dang it. Don't you hate when you're tired, but then you start to wake up? When you're at the point where you thought it would be of no return. Yeah, I love myself for that, but on the bright side, we are having a stronger game. And our last one with a lot of upside, seemingly. Drop It might have been a good thing that it happened that way. 8, 7, Jack. 8 once again. 7 once again. Drop that 4, carry the 5, and move the 10. Alright, so we're stuck with that 4. Oh no, we're not. Jump over that king. Move the queen. Can we do it? A comeback on our knight. Or a fizzle with our third fat stack at hand. I think a couple of you guessed right so far. We must play this too. And that 8. Drop the 3. And it looks like our final tally for fat stacks will be 3. But can we finally break into this stack in the final game of the night? So it looks like it will be clubs. No, we're done. No way. So we don't have the 6 of hearts, just the 6 of diamonds. And we don't have the 3 of diamonds, so we can't build here. Nor can we build here. That is absolutely messed up. Try as we might, it's not going to amount to much. Damn. Damn dog. In both senses. Alright, my friend, what a finish. 3 fat stacks, flirting with a win 3 times on the night. I'm getting my cheeks to bed. I hope you have sweet dreams very soon. The final 5 that kept us from a comeback. Anyway, my friend, that was the lovely Peacock deck in purple. A lovely new addition to our collection. And with all of that being said, I hope you have yourself a relaxing remainder of your night. Many, many sweet dreams. Be part of the secret deck. We'll be back at it next time. Better than this one, I guarantee it. But until we meet again, stay safe.